Ken Zinn with nextlevelguitar.com, and today we're bringing you another one of our Inspired by Lesson video series. And today we're going to take a look at kind of a faux bossa nova sort of style that we can use in more of a pop context. Really cool patterns we're going to check out today, so go ahead and get your guitar ready and we'll dive right in. Hey everyone, before we continue, make sure that you click on the text box below, the YouTube text box. We have a link there that will direct you to a free video lesson and a coinciding ebook from nextlevelguitar.com. It's not available on YouTube, so take a look at that and we'll continue on. Alright, so today we're going to take a look at a bossa nova style adapted for clean tone electric. Normally, if you were digging into this sort of style, you'd be playing this on a nylon string acoustic. Today we're looking at it in more of a pop context, so we can play it on a clean tone electric. Let's start out by taking a look at the chord voicings that we used. I'm going to look at two different voicings for a D minor 7. In my first example that we'll go over, we're just going to play a 3-string version. And my second chord is going to be a C major 7. Now for the right hand, like other lessons, we're going to assign our thumb to specific strings and our additional fingers to specific strings. Our thumb in this case is going to handle our 5th string and our 6th string. Our index will take care of our 4th string. Our second finger will take care of our 3rd, and our ring finger will take care of our 2nd. We're not going to be utilizing the 1st string today, so that's why we don't have to really worry about the pinky or anything. So our right hand pattern for this bossa style is really what makes it go. Let's take a look at the pattern we used in the intro. I'm going to start by striking string 5 with my thumb. This is on the D minor 7th chord, by the way. Then I'm going to play strings 2 and 3 with my middle and ring finger. And now I'm going to play all 3 together 3 times. So that's all of my strikes on the D minor 7th. Now turning our attention to the C major 7th, I'm going to strike string 5 with the thumb, string 4 with the index finger, strings 2 and 3 with my middle and ring, and again, then string 3, string 4, and string 2. Let's recap that all together. Once more. Okay, now I'll put both of those pieces together, my D minor 7th pattern and my C major 7th pattern. Okay, so now that we've learned the example from the intro, let's take a look at where that style of playing came from. We're going to learn a little bit more of a traditional bossa nova pattern, and we're going to be using similar chords in a similar right hand pattern, but again just a little bit different so you can kind of see the origin of where the first thing came from. I'm just going to adjust my chord a little bit, my D minor 7th. This time I'm going to use a 4-string voicing, and my C major 7th will stay the same. But what we're going to do a little differently here is throw in a little root 5th bass movement. So D minor 7th with the root, and then with the 5th. Same thing for the C major 7th. Okay, so first I'll play the pattern that we're going to learn, and then I'll break it down piece by piece. Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening rhythmically with that pattern. We're going to look at them separately here. We're going to take the bass line separately and then the chord pattern separately. Let's start with the chord pattern. Okay, so we're going to be striking all three strings, 2, 3, and 4, a lot at the same time with the index, middle, and ring fingers here. So on my D minor 7th chord, this is without any bass movement, and on the C major 7th. And the rhythm pattern is as follows: 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. We'll break that down a little bit slower now. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and once more. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. It's a good idea to try moving that pattern through your chords before we add the bass note. What's really tricky about this style is kind of juggling both parts at once. If you can play them separately, it makes it a lot easier to play them together down the road. Okay, now let's turn our attention to the bass pattern. As we mentioned, we're going to be alternating root and fifth here. And here's your rhythm. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. By itself, not too difficult, but when you try to combine it with your chord pattern, that's where things get interesting and a lot of fun. So let's see if we can combine both now. So that gives us a nice little introduction to that bossa style and how we can adapt that to clean tone electric, a little bit more popular music. A lot of fun to dig into. So I hope you had fun with today's lesson. Thanks again for joining me. Make sure you visit nextlevelguitar.com. We have a lot of great additional video lessons there for you. Stuff that you can't find on YouTube. Over 1,000 different lessons for beginner, advanced, intermediate. So check that out and we'll see you back here next time. Thanks.